Hi friends, Suzanne here. Welcome to another Wildcard Wednesday video on my YouTube channel and blog. For today's project, I am featuring a stamp set called Words and Wishes and an embossing folder called Forever Plaid, as well as the Velvet Meadow paper. So this is really textured. It's got like velvet on those little white flowers. It's very tactile. So this is one of the pages from the paper pack, and I am going to cut the paper down. I'll give you, I think it's 4 1/8 by something. I have a sticky note handy for you because, you know, I'm a giver, and you've all suggested that you like the sticky notes, so I'm giving them to you, so that you could recreate this card or a similar card. So it's 4 1/8 by 2 7/8. So I know that Blackberry Bliss isn't in this pattern paper, but it really complements it well. So we have a card base, and then we have a mat, and that's just a leftover piece of Blackberry Bliss. And then we have our Velvet Meadow. So we're going to adhere everything together. And I just realized from the shadow on the video that there's a little score line. Doesn't matter. I guess I had it left over from something. I cut it apart, and I have a little drawer full of, you know, bigger pieces of my cardstock, so I don't rip into a full sheet. I don't know how many of you have that. You separate your colors, and hopefully you can use them up. And what size do you stop at? I mean, 2 by 2? Is that a good size to stop your scraps at? Anyway, so here we have the Forever Plaid embossing folder. I thought about using something else. I thought about using the Daisy folder. I've thought about using a couple of different folders, and this one is kind of perfect. It is reflective in the design as rectangles or squares, and like it's subtle enough, and it's not going to overwhelm the pattern paper that I'm using. So that's the reason why I chose it. I also think if you have the one that looks like bricks or like paper or rumpled paper, whatever, that would go really well as well. So I put that matted piece on dimensionals, and then I'm just going to put it in the bottom right corner for something different, to be, you know, a little je ne sais quoi, something a little different. All right, so this is my sentiment piece. When the sentiments are small like this, I always make 2 because it's just easier if I mess up. So I'll stamp 2, and you know, maybe I'll keep one for another day. So that's exactly what I did. I stamped, and then I ended up with this sentiment. I ended up cutting it. But before I did that, I'm putting a piece of basic white, just 4 by 5 1/4, on the inside of my card. Now I'm testing danger here because I'm adhering it to the inside of the card, and then I'm stamping. I tell you, I'm living on the edge here, ladies and gents. Okay, so I've inked up with, actually, that is Berry Burst ink that I've used. So it says "You're the best," and then it says "Thank you" on the front of the card. So it's an innie and an outie, and that's what I really like about that stamp set. And I did like the cattywampus look of the cut "Thank you." It just nests so carefully in there. So these dots are called garden epoxies, and you will find them in the last chance section. They're really cute. Berry Burst is one of the colors, and there's solid and there's floral. So they're like little flowers, and I really like them. So I felt like it didn't take away too much from the card, and I actually even added a yellow one in there too. So I'm going to leave the links in the description box below in case you want to check out any of the products for yourself. And here's my chance to say, if you haven't subscribed yet, please consider it. It's free, and it really helps my small channel grow. And thank you so much for spending time with me today. Please leave me a lovely comment below, and I will be back on Friday. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.